41 years old. Today's May 31st, 2024, and I am 42 years old. I live in Los Angeles and Nashville. I'm currently in Los Angeles. My follower count on Instagram is 1.3 million. We've had some growth. TikTok staying steady at 3.2, I think. 3.2. It's a really strong number. We thought we'd stay there. And YouTube subscribers, 663,000 YouTube subscribers. Today, I feel good. I feel a lot better. I'm just getting over a cold. I'm no longer pregnant. There's no baby in this belly anymore. She is currently taking a nap. I was going to bring her to have her a lot's changed in a year, but she's taking a nap. I'm just getting over a cold. Rosie, my daughter, got a cold and gave it to the whole house. And it took me out for over a week. And so I'm on the other end now. Biggest thing to happen in my career. I don't remember what I said last time, but it's probably the same thing because not much big has happened in the past year in my career.
You dropped another special. I
did drop another special. That wasn't out by this?
May?
One?
Or maybe it wasn't.
Shoot.
I
I don't remember what I said last time, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing.
Oh, you filmed a movie. Also.
Yeah, but it's also not the biggest thing that's happened in my career.
Sure. Okay. Okay.
You had 3 lines in a movie.
You never know these days.
Shoot. Okay. Relax. I know you're new to being a mom and you want to get it all right, but just relax. Just breathe. Enjoy each moment. It's okay to get out of the house. It's okay to go places. It's okay to get off your routine. That's what I would say. It's okay to get off your routine. Oh, my family is most important to me right now. My daughter, my husband, my doggy, my family. Do I feel pressure all the time? Do I feel pressure? Yep. Self-induced pressure. Pressure to get it right. Pressure to do enough. To be enough. Pressure to keep going. Don't give up. Today I ate a bagel and cream cheese. Shouldn't have had the cream cheese because I'm still a little phlegmy from my cold. But that's what I had. Recently, when I was in Nashville, I was walking Rosie in the stroller and we're right in front of my house. We were just getting back and a car was driving by and she stops and she was like, "Are you Anjelah Johnson?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "You live here?" And I was like, "Yeah, over down that way." Yeah. Because I was scared. And then she wanted to get out and take a picture with me in the middle of the road. And I was like, "No, I have my daughter in the stroller. Sorry." It just did not feel safe. And then another time, a DoorDash delivery person, I opened the door to get my package. And he's like, "Hey, that comedian, you live here?" And I was like, "Oh, just visiting." My team is big and also slimmed down a little bit. My manager has started his own company, so now he's just on his own. So I have the best manager. I have a great social media team. They help me do everything above and beyond, more than social media. They help me with everything in life. Sometimes even arguments with my husband. They help us out with that. Danielle who has added a title from road manager, personal assistant to now producer of my podcast, Anjelah. She's all the things. I have attorney Cindy, who's fantastic. Always watching my back. I have agents for every aspect. Brands, TV, stand-up. My publicist is not on right now. I do have a publicist, but she's not on retainer right now, so I didn't count him, but that's a lot.
Yeah.
Bonso's great. Say hi, Dan. Tell everybody. Tell everybody hi. Bonso. Oh, my son. Bonso in the beginning was very jealous of Rosie. And he still is jealous. He's still, as soon as anyone shows any kind of attention towards Rosie, he goes to like, oh, are you sure you don't want to pet me instead? And he's just still the sweetest little bug. I love him so much. So much. Oh, before Rosie, when I would cuddle him at night, I would like spoon Bonso, and he would give me like a few minutes of spoon, and then he'd be like, all right, thanks, and he'd like crawl away by my feet and just like sleep by my feet. And now he'll sleep with me like all night. He's like, let me just soak this up. I don't know how much longer I get with her attention. I'm pretty sure last time I probably said something about the nail salon or Bon Qui Qui. So now it's not really a question that gets asked. It's more it's a comment thrown this way. It's like, I thought you said you didn't want kids. Get that one a lot. Who's my inspiration lately? Who's my inspiration? I feel like people who are going for it, whatever that is, inspires me. And people who are not just constantly winning meaning like they're doing this, that, whatever. Even though I know people who are constantly winning still have hard days. The constantly winning sometimes can be inspiring, but sometimes feels defeated. I feel defeated if I'm not constantly winning. When I see someone constantly winning, I'd be like, dang, I need to catch a break like that person. But when I can see the person who's like winning, but I also know their struggle and how hard they work for what they have, that inspires me. So right now in life, people who inspire, Heather McMahon inspires me. That girl works hard as hell and she goes for it, and she doesn't care what anybody thinks or says, and that inspires me so much because I think I care too much about what people say. Who else inspires me right now? Mom-wise, moms inspire me. Like my friend Sam, her husband works so many hours, like really hard. It's almost like she's single momming it. So she's doing a lot on her own. She doesn't have childcare, and she's crushing it. And so I reach out to her a lot for advice and be like, what are you doing? Her daughter's 5 or 6 months older than my daughter. So she inspires me a lot, my friend Sam. I don't know, to be honest, like a favorite comedian. Like I have my favorites they're just always my favorites. You know, I said Nate Bargatze last time. He's still a favorite. I still love all my classic people, Brian Regan, and I would say of the newer voices, Ralph Barbosa's great. Really proud of Nikki Glaser and her just blowing up right now with the whole Tom Brady roast. Like, I'm so happy for her. Having a mom brain moment. How long do I get to say mom brain when I can't remember things?
I think forever now.
Forever? Okay, good, because yeah, I can't think of who.
You just mentioned Heather earlier.
Yeah, okay, well, Heather McMahon. But who do we send clips of back and forth? I love Leo Gonzalez. Mm-hmm. We send his clips a lot in our thread. Oh, Fall Guy. So good.
So good.
We really loved Fall Guy. We went with me, Manny, and we went on a double date with our friends Josh and Allie. And afterwards, we were all like, that was so good. Like, I would come back and see it again. Biggest thing I'm struggling with right now is intrusive thoughts. Obsessive compulsive thoughts of death, danger, bad things happening. Just, I'll be walking with Rosie by the pool, and I'm like, what if I drop her in the pool? And it happens. Like, and I wrote jokes about this in my Technically Not Stalking special about my anxiety and things like that, but it'll full on be like, the other day, Manny was still in Nashville. He was flying back, and I was putting Rosie to bed, and I was telling her, your daddy's coming home. You get to see him tomorrow. And then the next thought in my head was, unless he dies in a car accident on the way to the airport. That's really sad. I've heard that story before. I'm sure that's happened to somebody before. That's what my thoughts say to me. And I constantly have to, like, shake it off. Because I'm not trying to think it. It literally came so fast. Like, you get to see him tomorrow unless he dies. What? Oh, no! That's my biggest struggle right now.
Okay.
My favorite joke to tell right now, I think my breastfeeding joke, my summa cum laude, and my GED boob. I think that one's a fun one to say. Yeah, I'll say that one.
I'm like, special coming soon.
Yeah. Stay tuned. Biggest change in my life, definitely being a mom, learning how to travel as a mom, whether Rosie comes or not, learning how to travel with her and all her stuff, or learning how to travel with timing out pumping on the plane, pumping on my layover, pumping when I land, pumping, like, don't forget your ice chest and your thing for your milk. Like, that whole thing has been a learning curve for sure. My biggest goal right now, finish this hour strong. I'm writing my new hour. I have a whole second half that I want to write. I have it. I have stuff, but it's not it. It's not my second half of my next hour special. It's fun stuff to say, but it's not my next hour special. So my biggest goal right now is to write a bangin' hour special and finish it strong. I have the top of it ready to go. Now I need to bring it home. So that's my biggest goal, is to finish it super strong next hour. Thanks for joining.